Hello and welcome back to Streamer in Progress, my daily vlog series where I yap and get better at yapping for the sake of getting better at yapping for the stream. I am coming in hot today at 7 p.m., which is a little later than I wanted this to be. And I am a little more tired than usual. But we're gonna chug through this and make it a fun time, why don't we? Today's stream was good. I thought it went quite well. I felt a lot more like lighthearted and confident today than I have the last couple of days this week. And I'm gonna count that as a win. I haven't been getting any followers while playing Zelda, but like every day this week something has happened to where I've gotten followers outside of the stream. So that's been an interesting kind of like shift in dynamic, from sort of this like go live, people pop in, they follow because they like what they see, versus like networking follows, you could call it. And I don't know if that's like concerning. I don't know if it's just like I'm reaching a wider audience of people who kind of generally care less. I don't know if like there's something with the content that isn't resonating the same. It certainly is a new world to me. I'm not a Zelda stan. There's so much about Zelda I don't know, and I think for that reason it's a little like, what is happening when you're watching me? It might be worth kind of like positioning myself as, first playthrough vibes, non-Zelda fan plays Zelda or something like that. That's a thought popping into my head. But it was a good stream today. I felt really great about the energy and kind of the way that I held presence, even though I completely broke my initial premise today, which was that I have to fight everything that I see. Girl, what were you thinking? I am such a stealth sniper player, i.e. baby who runs away from fights. I can't suddenly become a warrior. What the hell? It's a bit too tall of a task. So we're scratching that and changing the premise entirely, I think. What's a stream if you can't change the premise halfway through the playthrough, right? And we're only at the beginning anyway. So yeah, I think it's probably gonna be a better angle to just kind of be like, I'm new to this, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But then it's like I don't want to attract the people who just want to like backseat and like be know-it-alls in chat. You know what I mean? I haven't had any of those people, thank God, but I know they're out there, and I know that they would just love a little stream like mine to come in and tell me what to do. But I don't want to put like no backseating in the tags. Okay, this is low-key a philosophy I've had since the start, which is kind of that, like, if I put that in the tags, I'm almost like asking for it to happen. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's like in the culture of Twitch really, because people seem to be pretty respectful of tags, and at least there's something you can point to when you say like, get the fuck out of here to a chatter. You can be like, no, you broke the rule. But then at the same time, it's like, I don't want to make the rule and like, I don't know, like like invite that energy into my zone at all. Like, if it's not there, why call attention to it? Like, why preemptively say something that I'm not sure even needs to be said? I don't know, but then it's like it gives context to the stream, and like that this is somebody who doesn't want too much advice versus this is somebody who's down for advice. And so, as you can see, I go back and forth. I go back and forth whether to like add these things in. But all of that to say, I just don't want to attract the backseaters by saying it's my first playthrough. I have this really cool person in my chat right now who definitely clearly really loves Zelda, but they're not jumping in every 2 seconds to tell me what to do. They just kind of like nudge me if I'm if I'm really doing something dumb. And that's cool, because there is an element of this game where it's like it's so big and there's so much to do that like I could easily get lost in the sauce and just do random shit that is not helpful or good. Y'all, today on my stream, I climbed all the way up a tower, which is like kind of an ordeal in this game. And I forgot to activate it, which is like the whole point of climbing it. That's why I had to like restart the game. Oh, the embarrassing things that happen on stream, I swear to God. Another thing that's been happening with the stream is that I've been having issues with the music. The music will like... I'm sorry, this is just such a stupid story, but I have to tell it. The music would play during the VOD when I didn't want it to play during the VOD, and when I thought that I had specifically turned off the setting for it to play in the VOD. And so when it did on one of my last streams, I was like pissed off and I couldn't figure out what I had done wrong, and like if there was some other totally different setting I needed to trigger and blah blah blah. But it turns out I just like completely misread the page where I set like the audio files in their categories. I guess it's hard to explain without seeing the visual, but basically there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like audio channels, I guess you could call it, and I just like didn't realize that they were labeled in the way that they were. You know when like you're in the middle of a sentence and you're like, fuck, I have no idea how to end this sentence, and like you can feel that you're digging yourself deeper and you're like, I just gotta get out of here. That's how I felt just then. I thought it would be a funny story, but it turns out it's incredibly difficult to describe. And I am not editing these videos. I am not editing in the content. Fuck no. I'm not doing that every day. It's already so late in the day. Well, that was a flop of a story. The point of it being that I was silly, and it was a really simple fix that I should have seen from the beginning if I had used like a little bit more of my powers of observation and skills of... Yeah, no, I'm really losing it, y'all. Oh my god. Yep. Now my mind's blank. This is great. But hey, it's bound to happen, right? We just completely flop in occasionally in these 10-minute videos and just devolve into nonsense and tomfoolery. Where is my brain? I don't know where she went. I started off so strong too. I was like, ooh, I'm killing this. I'm vibing today. We're still vibing, just in a more nonsensical way now. And yeah, that's my 10 minutes right there. So enjoy this absolute nonsense of a video, I guess, and I'll see you tomorrow.